Today we are going to learn about the Microsoft Word basics, and we're gonna touch on some of the basic parts of the Microsoft Word by starting. We're gonna touch on how to create a new file, how to open a file, how to save a file, how to close a file, and how the Microsoft Word interface looks like in its part and their functions. So by starting, let's just check on how you can create a new file. If you want to create a new file, you have two options where you can just go on File, then New, you click New File. Then from New File, you'll find a lot of templates here, and they are just categorized based on their functions and nature. So you can see here when you click on Business, these are business templates. So when we turn to Home, we can click maybe here in Education, and it will load us the educational templates here, which you can use on in case we are dealing with education. So for us today, we are going to only use a blank document. So I'm going to open here a blank document, and here it's done. I have already opened a blank document, a new file where I can just type anything I want here and save it for later. And you can see when you open a new document here, there is a name that is document 4. That is the name for this new file. Other option for opening a new file, you can use the shortcut Ctrl+N. So when I just click from my clipboard, I just use the combination keys Ctrl+N here. You can see there is a new file that has been opened. Just without following the other normal procedures, I just use the shortcut Ctrl+N, then I just opened a new file. That is just for now that's just all for now for how to create a new file. To open an existing file, this will be our second part in this Microsoft Word Basics. If you want to open a file that already exists in your computer, or let's say in a desktop or in my documents or whatever, you just go to, first you can go to File, then you go to Open. So here you can choose where did you last saved your work. So let's say we can just go here to Recent or Recent. Then you can go, let's say, to Desktop. Then you can open our, or you can choose one of our already saved work. Let me choose this Desktop 2023. So I can open it. So you can see I've already opened a already saved work, already saved the file in my computer. You can see here it has been written and it has already been named as Desktop 2023. So that's how to open an existing file. Other way on how to open an existing file is by using the shortcut where you can use the combination keys of Ctrl+O. So here you can see it gives me the same options where I can just open one of my already saved files. And so after checking on how to open an existing file, we are going to check on how to save a file. The best way to save your file is just by going on the File option here. Then you can go on Save, or you can go on Save As. that both save will save on the near same functions on saving your documents. The difference between these two, mainly, this one will always specify a name. Savers will always be used to specify a name that you want to save your file. But save, you can save on the ongoing file. That when you already save and choose your name of the file, you can just keep on using save to save the added changes without changing the name. But mainly using savers will lead you to change, or to an option that will need you maybe to change the name or to add something on renaming your file. But save will just save the changes. So let's say here we have a new document, then we just want to save it on a different name. We'll just go on save as. We choose the location, let's say in desktop. So we can save it as Microsoft Word Basic. You can save our file as Microsoft Word Basics. So we can save. So after saving, let's say we just added something. Maybe we can add something here. Just let's say adding a full stop here. That is the new changes. So if you want to save these changes so we cannot lose it in case we close our work, we just go on file, save. So as you can see, we just saved the changes, but our file didn't ask us to rename the file or change the name of the file. Another option for saving a file is just going here on your quick access toolbar and just click on this icon here, save. So that's all for save. Now we can go on how to close a file. If you want to close a file, let me open a file here. Okay, let's say this one. If you just want to close the file, you just got two options. First one, you can go on the right part here where you can see an icon with an X mark. So you can just click it and it will be closing your document. Another option for closing your document is just going here on the file tab, then going down here to the close option. That's another option for closing your file. So after checking on close a file, let's just check on Microsoft Word interface. So the Microsoft Word interface is just consists of different parts. Let's start up here. You can see there are just different tabs here. The home, insert, design, layers, and others here. These are the tabs that when below them, when you open them, you'll find the ribbon with different function icons with different function. So let's say here you just click, we can click on insert. We'll see a different ribbon here. When you click design, we also see a different icons here and a ribbon with different icons here. When you click layout, also you see a different ribbon with different icons and function down here. So here is how the interface on these tabs with the ribbons and icons on them.